Let's go through problem 6.8a, a price allocation decision. This time we don't have a good market price for one of our products, so how do I allocate if I don't have a good market price? Well, this is one way to do it. AeroTech Dynamics manufactures specialized drones for agricultural use. On January 1st, 2031, they signed a contract with a large farming co-op to provide 2 items for a total contract price of $225,000. The AgriScout drone, which is hardware, and the customized pilot training, which is a 2-week on-site course. So the AgriScout drone, AeroTech, sells this drone separately to other customers for $200,000. So there is a market price for this. There is a standalone selling price. Good for us. That's the gold standard. We would love to know a standalone selling price for each of our packaged products or for each of our deliverables here. Customized pilot training. This is a specific curriculum designed for this customer. AeroTech does not sell this separately, and there's no comparable market price. Therefore, AeroTech estimates the price using an expected cost plus a margin approach. Okay, so this is a reasonable way to do it. You just say our cost, and then you put a little markup on top, and that's what we'll do here. Forecasted internal cost is $40,000. We're going to apply 25% margin, and that just means we're going to go $40,000 times 1.25. We're going to just put a number on this of 50,000, sort of a cost plus situation, and that's the number we're going to use in our calculations in allocating the price to our 2 performance obligations. So it says calculate the estimated standalone selling price for the customized pilot training, 50. That's the answer to that. Allocate the transaction price $225 to the 2 performance obligations. Okay, well, I think my drone SSP is 200. My training SSP is 50. So the total here is 250. And then I'll state them as a percentage, right? The drone is 200 divided by 250. That's 80%. And 50 divided by 250 is 20%. I'm going to apply that to the $225,000 price to figure out how much to allocate to each. 0.8 times 225, 180. And this one's got to be 45 because I know it's got to add up to 225. Maybe I'll just recalculate that. 0.2 times 225. Yeah, it's 45. Okay, so I'm going to allocate $180,000 of this purchase price to the drone, and I'm going to allocate $45,000 to the training. There you go. So allocate the transaction to the 2 performance obligations. 3, prepare the journal entry for January 1st, 2031 to record the transaction, assuming the drone is delivered immediately, but the training will occur later, and the customer pays cash. Okay, so debit cash. 225,000. We're going to credit sales revenue, maybe even drone sales revenue or product sales revenue, but sales revenue should be probably sufficient here. 180,000. And the training that hasn't been delivered yet, we owe them the training. So this is unearned training. Training rev. There we go. We've solved 6.8a. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. I didn't even have time to hit that. Yeah, there we go. Bye for now. Bye. The next video in our series is right up here, and if you want a supercut of all of the videos in this series, that's the one down below.